Hello guys, you're welcome to another episode of the journey of a Ninja boy, and I'm here again. My name is Pascal. You can call me Pascali. You already know. Today I'll be talking about finding the right school. Finding the right school depends on a number of things, and today I'll be mentioning a few out of those things. I must say to you that the right school for me is different from the right school for you. So for you to find the right school for you, you need to put into consideration a lot of things, and today I'll be helping you to do that. First, I like to say, because this is my journey, I like to tell you that when I was looking for my own school, I did not even have anything in my mind. I did not even know what to look out for when I'm looking for the right school. But I must tell you that I have already resumed and I'm putting on my school jersey, or as I would like to call it, on. But going back to what the topic of today, which is finding the right school for you, you need to put into consideration a lot of things when you're finding the right school, and getting the right school depends on these things. So for some people it may differ, and I'll tell you why I finally chose my own school. The number one thing that you need to put into consideration is the ranking of that school. So if you want to study, say, in America or in Canada, you need to put into consideration the school ranking that you want to go to. So there are a couple of sites that gives the ranking of a particular school in the country that you're going to. So you can check out those sites and see what's ranking does your school falls in. Is it one of the top schools in the country that you're going to? Is it the top school in Canada? Is it the top school in America? And the number two thing that you need to put into consideration, which is really important, is the tuition of the school that you're going to. Some school tuition are so expensive. I must tell you, they are really so expensive that if you don't have a lot with you, or you don't have people that are going to sponsor you from your own country, you might not be able to do well you might not be able to cope with the tuition of the school. And the number three thing that you need to put into consideration is the location of the school. As much as this country looks so civilized or sounds so civilized to us, there are also some locations within the countries that are far from civilization. When I mean far from civilization, I don't mean that it is really bad as it sounds, but some places are really far away that you need to be careful as to if you want to go to school there or not. And then next thing you need to put into consideration is the weather of those places. So coming to the location of my own school, I've made my own research as to how bad or how good the weather is. For some of you that are aware of Canada, you know that Canada is a very snowy place. So during the winter, it is always very cold. I have heard stories that it goes below 40, minus 40 sometimes, minus 40 degrees sometimes. So you need to be very sure as to where you want to come to when you're looking for the right school. And another thing that you need to put into consideration again before you even conclude that this is the right school or not for me is the course that you want to study. Sometimes the course that you want to study, the school might not be the right place for you to study the course. As for me, this is one thing that helped me most in picking my own school, because my own school was the first school to have that faculty of that particular course that I was going to do in Canada, and that is why I choose to go to that school. Because if they have the oldest faculty for the course that I'm studying, they must be doing something right for them to still stand still till this time. So that is why I choose the right school. So my people, if you're watching me today and you want to look for a school, just make sure that you put these things into consideration before clicking on that particular school to apply for their own course or for your own course in that particular school. I hope I've been able to help you today to find the right school for you. And if you have any question for me, do drop them in the comment section, and do well to click on subscribe button, and also click on the bell notification so that whenever I drop any new video, I don't even need to tell you about it before you get the notification that I have dropped a new video. Till I meet you another time on the journey of a Ninja boy, I still remain Pascal, aka Pascali. You already know. Thank you.